Yes, you did read that right. Evo is back and better than ever. Sony has officially acquired the Evolution Championship Series. Let's talk about it, how this is going to affect people like you and me in the grand scheme of things. That means for the first time in FGC history, the publishers, no, the creators of the consoles we play fighting games on every day will be supporting fighting game events. Have you ever heard the saying, a rising tide lifts all boats? Well, with the backing from PlayStation, I'm going to go ahead and predict, right, the sponsors, the investors, the brand deals, those are all coming. All that good stuff is on the way, right? Essentially, there will be more opportunity going around for everybody, from the average Joe to your favorite pro, to your favorite content creator, which I already know is me, Kairos. Seriously though, let's consider the context of this decision. For a plethora of reasons, the FGC is recovering from a very dark time, right? Which means as Sony starts to build that infrastructure, right, as things start to go back to normal, the number one concern is going to be safety for the players, which I totally am for, right? All we have to do is use that infrastructure to make a better, fun, competitive atmosphere for everybody, as it should be. On the surface, right? But on the surface, it may seem like, you know, ooh, I've never seen Sony do anything before. Why are they doing things now? And I get that, right? The last thing I remember Sony doing was pulling Cyberpunk off the PlayStation Store, which was for good reason, but you know, that's pretty much all you hear about, you know, Sony, right? But let's look at the facts. Evo has been bringing in hundreds of thousands of views in recent years. They've worked with a ton of brands and organizations, right, over the course of the years, and most importantly, they're just a cornerstone of fighting game culture, and have been for over 20 years, right? There is no doubt. We know there's money to be had, but more importantly, all the blood, sweat, and tears have already been shed. The infrastructure is already there. They only have to make a few adjustments, right, to upper management and, you know, the technological differences as we go forward into the rollback netcode era. And think about it, PlayStation has always been involved with Evo, right? People, you know, developers come there and debut their games. There's no way PlayStation was 100% not involved up to this point. So I want you guys to take a step back and just think long term, like a business, right? What games do we have lined up for the foreseeable future, right? Street Fighter 6. Riot Games is working on their own fighting game. Guilty Gear Strive. Dungeon Fighter Online. That's just off the top of my head, right? And don't you dare forget about the indie devs. So they're thinking buy low, sell high right now, right? They're thinking further out than any of us can probably speculate, and they have a lot more data, a lot more information. But the fact remains, right? The future of fighting games is looking pretty bright, and I think it's getting brighter every day. So if you've watched my Twitch streams, you've already heard me talk about this though. So this move just makes sense to us. I'm super excited. I know this is a good move, but you know, only time will tell. So that is it for this one, guys. I just had to get those thoughts out there. Please let me know what you think down in the comments, or catch me live. Links down in the description. Much love. Kairos out.